What it do? Welcome to the lunchroom. You already know what it is. It's your boy Hefe, and we're here with Touch the Buffalo. Thank you guys for coming in. It's an amazing band. Can't wait to get to talking to them and get into that. But first, we all call it the lunchroom, so it does make sense for maybe once in a while to actually have lunch in it. So we have Jacinta here representing Who's Feeding You, and she brought in this amazing spread right here. We're gonna let her do her thing and let us know before I get to grubbing. She's gonna let us know actually what's on this table right now. So introduce yourself first.
My name is Jacinta, and my business is named Who's Feeding You. And so what I made was I made some lamb chops. I made shrimp egg rolls as well as veggie egg rolls. I also made some honey old bay wings, some mashed potatoes, and some sauteed green beans with pomegranate balsamic grape tomatoes.
I was about to get real. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're here with Jacinta. I just wanted to get into a few questions. Before we actually eat the food, I want you to break it down for me. So, is this something you went to school for, trained for? Is this something that you just always knew how to cook? And you say, you know what, I'm gonna make some money off of my talent and really get into it.
So I've always cooked. Like even when I was younger, I used to watch all the cooking shows, Julia Childs, Jack Pepins, all of the old school classic shows. And I used to always cook for my dad. He used to always ask me to cook cook him like breakfast for dinner or just make little stuff. And then of course, as I got older, my house was always the house everybody came to eat. I didn't go to school for it. I went to college for something completely different. And my real job technically is something completely different. I'm in telecommunications. So it's just something I love to do. And one day my sister was like, you need to start your own business. You need to start charging people. At work, the potlucks, they're like, can you make this? And this, and this,
Had
and
a
this.
whole menu for you while they bringing cookies and chips.
Yes. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just kind of jump out there. And now it's my business.
And you clearly are good at it. You do your thing.
Thank you.
So I'm sure I know what the answer is, but where do you want to go from here? What's the dream? I know the telecommunications that's what you do to fund it.
Right.
But you want this to be
the main thing.
The main thing.
Absolutely.
Do you want a restaurant? You want a food truck? Or do you just want to be a caterer? What do you or all of them? What's your dream of this all?
Initially, when I first started, everybody was pushing the food truck thing, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm too big to be cooped up in a food truck. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I wanted to do have a small storefront, and do an upscale carry out.
Okay.
Because I'm a little extra, of course, as you can see. But so I didn't want to do something typical, but I love doing the private chef thing. So to be honest, I love to travel too. So it would be my dream to be a traveling private chef.
I like that. All those sound amazing. I'm sure you're gonna do it. I do like the idea of, you're from the area, right?
Yes.
So the fancy carry out, the play on the carry out, but making it classy.
Absolutely.
I see the vision.
Yeah. No tables, but some nice, cute, cheap chairs because you're gonna have to wait.
Exactly.
Your food's not gonna be ready in 5 minutes. So that's my vision when I see the upscale carry out.
And like I said, it's definitely going to happen. You putting in the work. The spread looks amazing, smells amazing. I can't wait to find out just how amazing it tastes. Before we go, what's the name of your stuff going to be? Is it going to be Who's Feeding You, or you got a vision for when it's that big marquee is on the top of your store, when they booking you, when you traveling? Who are they booking? Where they going?
I'm going to stick with Who's Feeding You. That's my business name. That's my brand. It's different. It's catchy, but it's so relevant. It's aligned with what I want to do. Who's feeding you? Me.
Who's feeding you? She needs to be feeding you. So make sure y'all tap in, find her, let them know your social media, because social media right now, in a little bit, y'all gonna have to drive up and pull up and go to where she at. So right now, you're getting it easy. What's the social media?
So you can find me on Instagram at Who's Feeding You _LLC. Also on Facebook at Who's Feeding You, and on my website www.who'sfeedingyou.com.
You heard it. The lunchroom. And we back. As you see, we definitely had a little something on our plate. We got a little grub on. We got the Jameson. We're not sponsored by Jameson, but we could be. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Jameson. All right, so we got some Yinglings right here. And my man John right here poured Jameson in the Yingling. Mixed it up, had his own little concoction going on. At first, I was like, "You tripping?" But it was alright. It wasn't too damn bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to drink too much of it because that's how you know what I'm saying. That's when things go a little awry, and I don't want to be in here tripping off. So let's get into it. We're here with Touch the Buffalo. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you coming to the lunchroom. First off, introduce yourselves. Let everybody know who you are.
Sure, yeah. I'm John Johnson. I sing and touch the buffalo. I play ukulele and piano.
I'm Jonathan Ibarra. I play drums.
I'm Tyler and I play guitar.
And backing vocals. I don't know piano.
Damn artist.
Yeah, he's shy. He's a little shy.
John and Tyler, nice to have you guys on. So let's get to the important question.
Sure.
Who gets the most girls out there?
It's Tyler. Tyler's
For sure.
100% certified USDA approved stud muffin.
Oh man,
Girls
he's the man.
throw themselves off balconies for him.
You heard it. He's eligible, guys. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Come holler at Tyler.
I'm not even saying, hold on, if I'm going to dig in, it's not even, you may be eligible. I'm not talking about his eligibility.
Oh, I don't.
There's something about him. The girls see him, they smell the shit. They just jump. They're like, that's what I want.
Hey, whatever they smell, they bring them in, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I warn people about Tyler.
It's
I'm
for
like,
Jameson?
Yeah, you're talking, dude. You're talking. I think he's left Jameson.
It's that mix he got going on in there.
But
Yeah, that's what's up. I always thought about that. Like, is that a real thing? Like, I'm not in a band. I'm not very that musically inclined to where I think I can do it for people. So like, is the
musical quality of it?
Is the groupie, is the love from women and all of that, is that a real thing? Or is it just, if they like you, they like you?
You think
it is,
it's
because what was it? Our friend, he was saying that he has this theory, the musician theory. If you play a show and the girls are there, like you invite a girl out, right? They'll see you, and for that one night, they're gonna be like, "Damn, like that dude's so hot."
And
you go home with them.
It's the essence of he just performed in front of all these people and sounded great.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel good with him right now. See,
he knows it.
He knows it. He's aware of it.
That's why he's not saying anything right now. He's trying to play it cool.
So, get
blowing up the spot.
Nah, but he chilling though. He's
He's chilling.
But nah, seriously. So like, how did you guys come about? How did the band form? How did this?
Okay, so Touch the Buffalo started in 2017, and actually, Tyler wasn't even part of the band yet. It was me, and we had a bassist and a drummer, and we were just like putting some songs together, playing some open mics, playing some shows here and there. And then in November 2017, we got Tyler on board. And so the first songs Tyler wrote with us are Nerd Love and Hardest 4, which is like, yeah, those are, people like those songs the best. So he's got some badass writing chops. And then Jonathan joined the band. 2018, October 2018. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Like an anniversary.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Yeah, that's what's up. So so then when you guys got together, was it like all right, we're in the classic garage band, let's just get it together, or did you guys get straight into recording and things like that?
No. So like I said, people kind of came to the band at different points in time. Jonathan's a late member. So Jonathan actually has not written a song with us yet. Every song that we've recorded was with another drummer who we're still friends with, and with another bass player that we're also still friends with. But here's what's interesting. So like everyone kind of comes from their own musical background. You have different, like we all came into this rock band, but we have like, you're a big fan of Green Day, and kind of like you have a soft spot for old classic hard rock as well as like punk rock. And I like, before I was playing in the band, I was kind of doing the singer-songwriter thing. I don't know. It's interesting to come to a room with people who have different senses of what is supposed to be good for music. Yeah. And then you all find a common page to agree on something. You find something that's kind of new. So there's a little bit of, you have to put your own ego aside and realize that there's things that other people know about music that you don't know, and you have to like let them know that you're into that, and you kind of like form this new path together.
And that's an interesting point, because I was thinking about how when you do have a band, I feel like that's more, you have to have a lot of patience, because you all are obviously musically inclined, and you guys are good at what you do, and you have your own ideas obviously coming in. So how many times have you guys almost fought in the past few.
No, we've all. So hold on. We're every day. No, come on. We're in the woke age, right? So like I think we're all a bit like. There have been tense moments, but like that's something I knew going in. Tyler's always been really good about trying to be even keel.
Trying to fight,
yeah, he's trying to fight. There's off the get go. There's definitely egos at play. You gotta be able to hear something somebody plays or thinks is cool, and then assess whether or not you like it. So if you don't like something, you gotta like say gently like that's not the feel for this song. Or if you do like something, you should really let them know, like to kind of encourage them to keep throwing out good ideas.
Yeah,
it's a fine line to walk, but I don't know. I think we do a good job. I think everyone's aware that it's hard to put out something artistically and then have it exposed to the people you respect artistically and see whether or not they like it. Yeah, hold on, I have more I want to say about that, but I totally forgot what it was.
So good. But you got, I think more of that. And James to get the masses out, baby. But no, yeah, I think that's like a recipe for success because the music, when you guys come together, the music's already great and the music's already, people like it. But I think sometimes the hardest part with this is the actual youth, the people.
That's what I was gonna say. So it's worse than having a girlfriend.
Oh man.
It's I mean like no, you build this really intimate, vulnerable connection with a whole bunch of people, and I'm like it's having a band is hard. Like you gotta go to practice for 2 hours a week. If you have a gig, whether or not you're only playing for 45 minutes, go into that gig, setting up, breaking down. It's like a 5-hour thing, and then like you're all there, you're putting your music out there, and then you're just kind of hoping you want to see how people respond to it. And like there's a lot of things that affect people's egos and confidence, and I don't know. You got to manage it and like be okay with it. It can definitely be a bit more vulnerable than a relationship. It hurts as hard when people are like, it's like we lost our drummer, our former bass player, and it was like we're still friends, but it was rough. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. So with you guys each having your own position in how you do things, how the music's made, do you think if all of you like switched roles, would you still have the project that you guys would be happy with? Do you think you would be happy with the product if each of you switched?
I'm 100% confident that no matter what we did, we would just crank out gold. I think the right minds are here.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
I think so.
If you became the singer, anything else other than drums.
So if you could you be the singer? Could you sing?
He's got a great voice.
He can actually sing.
He's got a great voice.
Let anyone know it, but he can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see me, y'all some modest guys, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he is, I guess. But let me tell you something, Jeff.
All right.
Okay. No, I mean, like, when I first started this band, like, I'm not even...
Are you conducting the interview?
Yeah, you got you. Tell me, how you been, Jeff?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you bringing me to the one.
Yeah. Enjoy your stuff.
Yeah. I'm grabbing something later on.
Let me tell you a little something about Jackson Buffalo. So I wasn't even a great instrumentalist or even singer when we started. I was just like, I don't know, I went, like, there should be no harm in trying to be better. You're allowed to be bad while you're trying to be better. And like, I found people who wanted to do it and didn't mind where I was. So I think no matter what you're going to do, if you want to do it, you're going to get better at it. So I can not really play the drums. Not that I would play drums if we shuffle it up. I think there'd be a learning curve, but I think that there's a lot of creativity here, and there's a lot of like stick-to-itiveness, and there's the want to have it. I think any version of this band would be pretty good.
That's good. That means y'all versatile, man. There it is. No look.
Yeah.
But no, so Hardest 4 is out now.
Yeah.
It's available. What was the process for putting this together, man?
Like the album?
Yeah.
I'll break it down. It's really hard, and you can chip in too. Hold on, let's start with that. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta. John, tell me, what was it like? What was it like recording an album for just stuff like?
What's happening right now?
Because
I'm Hefe right here.
Yeah.
Hefe. You gotta say, what it do?
What it do?
It's Hefe.
What it do?
I think he needs the shade. He needs the shade.
Hefe, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't do it.
If I go outside for like a second, they'll turn the shades.
Plus,
no, all right.
Plus I have contacts in, so I might.
Eyes
might fall out my head.
You'll see the future.
Yeah.
All right. So Tyler, what was it like recording the album with Texas Buffalo?
Yeah.
Come on.
That was deep right there.
Yeah. No, it's like it's was a learning curve for me because I'd never been in the studio before, and I get all my ideas like in the moment. And John's sitting here paying for this time, you know, and I'm like, oh my god, can we just spend like 20 minutes on this one solo so I can get it perfect? And it doesn't always work that way, you know. So it's like Does that work?
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, I'll take it from here. Okay, so there's a lot to it. So first there's recording the instruments, which you first start with drums and bass, and then once you kind of get your rhythm section down, then you go over it with guitars, ukuleles, and then vocals. And so we spent like, I don't know, probably 40 or 50 hours just recording instruments and stuff like that, and like you'll do a 12-hour day, and like so you start like 10 a.m. setting up, and then like by 7 p.m. you're just kind of like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. Yeah. And so you kind of start phoning it in, and the recording engineer's like, hey, I didn't sound that great. You're like, I don't give a shit. Just keep going. We're done, right? And so because of that, I ended up re-recording a few things because I was so tired one day, and I heard the next day. Shut up. And I heard the next day, and I was like, oh, we gotta do that again. So there's the recording process, and then your audio engineer will like mix it all together and put all the like he'll put his spin on it. Like, okay, I think the drums should be this loud. I think the bass should be this loud. I think this is how much treble the ukulele should have. This is how much I think the vocal should be, and all that stuff. And you gotta listen to it in like different types of headphones, like your car speakers, your computer speakers, different, all that stuff, and just like and try and figure out what a good average between all those sounds would be. Because some crappy headphones have like high treble, and your car may have like, I don't know, more bass in it or more mids, and like you're exposing these songs to people who might hear it in a way that's actually not the way you intended to hear it. So it's this crazy thing where you're just listening to a song 100 times over, and you're like, wait, what's the good one? And you gotta make a decision. So it was a ton of work. It's a ton of like forcing yourself to really think what you think. Yeah, it's hard.
And that's why I asked that question, because I don't, obviously I learned something just now, but I know there's much more to it than just getting it there and knocking it out. So you gotta respect the art, to respect the hustle, respect the grind, and really putting the project together and really hammering it out. So it's something I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really good at Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And I play a mean air guitar. I slap some bass. All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
We've been
Is there space?
We've had an open position for a Guitar Hero player for like a year and a half. We've had a touch on to fill. Yeah, come in. We'll
Hefe is now part of Touch the Buffalo. Look out for it. I'm going to cover like what it do, and we gonna make it happen. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, but we not done right now. They're about to perform for us. They about to knock it out the park. Y'all about to enjoy this. I know I am. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're a band called Touch the Buffalo. My name is John Johnson. We got Tyler Beer on guitar. We got Jonathan Ibarra on the cajon today, and this is a song called Long Time. You guys ready? Yeah. It's not
gonna step in, do my thing.
Hell yeah, anytime.
I got too caught up in it. Hey man, touch the buffalo.
Dude, thanks so much,
Thank you
man.
guys. Hey,
Yeah.
I will be there, but I guess they gotta know too. When's the next time you guys are
Alright, we'll
performing?
play it February 25th at I think it's called Public Dive or Public Live Bar in DC.
Hey,
It's on Northwest something, 18th Street Northwest, I think.
We'll let y'all know.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
figure
on
it
the
out.
screen.
Make sure y'all there. I'll be there. The lunchroom. Hefe will definitely be there. Make sure y'all check it out. Thank you guys again.
Thank you. Hey.
Touch the Buffalo, the lunchroom. We out. And we back. There's a new thing I'm trying to incorporate. Shout out to For the Culture app. They showed me some love because last time I showed them some love by playing the game. Now I'm gonna play it again. I'm just gonna keep showing some love because I like the game. Genuinely, it's a fun game. Make sure y'all play it at the parties, whatever you do at home, game night, date night. See what's going on. But we about to play here with Touch the Buffalo, and Jacinta's on my team. We gonna make it happen. We gonna see who really knows what's getting down. And our category is music. You can't see that, but I'm gonna put my phone up anyways if you can. But we gonna make it happen. So the hard part is always figuring out which way we're supposed to be swiping. It's supposed to be. Alright, so down is correct,
Okay.
up is pass. Alright,
Okay.
y'all ready?
Oh, shit, I'm already too bad.
Alright, we're gonna go first.
I need a practice run for John.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means I'm doing it for her. I'm doing it for my teammate.
Okay.
And we're gonna see who got it. Start yet?
Oh, I'm supposed to give you clues. He's a singer. He has eye problems. He has problems with his eyes.
I know
He's
this one.
had surgeries on his eyes,
Oh.
like a bunch of them.
What?
He's a young singer. I can't even
Pass.
remember his song. Oh man, Motown. All of the siblings are famous.
The Jackson 5.
Yeah. She had this song with Mr. Big.
Oh,
She was cheated on.
what the hell is going on?
The man cheated on her with her best friend.
What's her name? Kelly Price?
Yes.
What?
Oh, Master P and C Murder.
No Limit Soldiers?
Whoa.
Oh,
He was married to that girl from the
Wow, then.
Oh, August Alsina?
yeah, real bad. Always talking about that.
Couldn't tell by the way he sings.
I don't even remember his song. I don't
Alright.
remember Boy song. But
He got 3. So y'all keep count. We got 3. It's their turn. We're going to go back. It's going to be 2 rounds.
Okay, thank God. I don't want to be the one answering these questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's what I
Don't
do.
put me on the spot.
You show them to him.
Chapters.
Show them to them and they got to answer. They get the clues too.
Are we good?
Alright, yeah. Alright, let's see.
Down, you got it. Up, it's
It's
past.
from the area. It's from the area.
Wallet?
There you go.
No,
You just pass.
down,
Go down.
down.
Oh,
Down,
shit.
down.
Don't hit that.
There you go.
Oh,
I
do
don't
better.
know this one.
Do better.
Oh,
John.
Just go
Pass, pass.
pass.
No,
No,
up.
What? Where we
Up,
got
up. It hasn't hit yet. Go up. There you go.
No, you gotta actually
One more
do
time.
it. You didn't get it.
Okay.
Do it. Wait.
Let's do put the more rich action.
No, okay.
Are we there?
Part of A Tribe Called Quest. He's just like the thing you put in your
You
ear.
gotta.
The same name, the thing you put in your ear.
Cleaning
One of the best. One of the best.
Q-tip?
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Down.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
that's good. 2 quarters.
50 Cent.
There you go.
You're down?
Down.
Get down.
Ah.
Again. There you go.
Dated Ariana Grande.
Drake?
No,
What, Ariana Grande?
That's movies.
Oh, there we go. That's it. We're done.
We're done.
So we got 3.
Alright, so it's 3-3.
Evenly matched. Jacinta takes
Who
it out.
was it that did Ariana Grande?
Big Sean.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay.
Did he?
Oh,
I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Hey, you know what? Good
I
for
thought
him.
it was the other guy, the one that died.
Oh, Mac
Mac
Miller.
Miller, he
That's
did.
what I
But
thought it
He
yeah.
did. He did. Yeah.
Oh, she dated more than one person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the person James.
Alright, it's your turn.
Oh man, so now I have to the game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
which is on.
you guess.
Okay.
Remember,
Don't
down
touch
is
me.
right, up is skip.
I'm already
Skip.
on.
Skip. No,
I don't know how to
do it
get
again. Do it again. Do it
That's
again.
true,
Faster. Way faster.
Harder. Up.
Harder.
Alright,
Faster.
that's okay.
It's in the
Deeper.
worst. There you go. All right. He needed a busted baby.
Class.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't.
Oh shit, what's his name? Oh, the man.
Yeah.
I love him.
I don't know what to say
You
about
don't.
him. That's
You
it.
clearly
Bryce
don't.
Tiller.
Yeah. I don't know how to give you that. Someone who at the parties they up there.
DJ.
Okay, and I'm giving you. Right now, I'm trying to give you blanks.
Hint. DJ Clue.
Yeah. Oh god, this is great.
Whose team are you on?
Uh,
I don't care anymore.
I can't do it without saying his name.
wait.
Okay. Okay. Still tipping on 4 foes. Got the grill.
Oh,
There it is.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Not again.
Javette.
That's it. That was the quickest way to get the grill.
I would have gone.
What was that supposed to be?
Seal.
I didn't want to be like someone just I didn't want to say cuz with this.
You should have said that.
That was the best. That was the best clue.
He gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm on lunch. I came here because your ass talking shit. You know my face.
You got
What'd you guys get?
Right.
You guys did good that time around.
Yeah, but I forgot how much it's
Totally eligible for us.
We got 4.
He's got the count during it.
Well, all right, so it's your turn. Somebody else got to do the clue.
Tyler?
It was
Yeah.
2, 3,
No,
4.
We got 7 now, so y'all got to do 4.
Yeah.
Oh my.
On Jonathan, isn't he the ringer? Isn't he the one who's gonna guess these?
He's the guest. He goes.
Nah, dude, it's you for
There's
sure.
no way that's gonna work.
I'm
Exactly.
trying to
No
lead into
way.
the answer.
There's absolute you're gonna leave.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's gotta be this way.
I just
It's
want
gotta
to
So obvious.
Give him some Jameson.
Swipe up.
He's gonna unlock a corner of his music knowledge.
Ooh, she's in Moonlight.
I don't think you're gonna know this person. I think you just get. I mean, she's a knowable person. You're not gonna know.
Yeah.
Get it?
Oh, he's blind.
Hits on hits.
Why-
on hits.
You know, I know, like,
Go down.
Sherry Moore.
what is his?
Part-time lover.
Are you?
Wow.
Ray Charles?
Dude,
No,
next one.
oh
Next
my,
one.
he's
A
still.
newer
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Well, I know. What the?
God.
I know.
Ladies.
Evil.
I know. I know.
Pass it.
Alright, skip. Fuck up.
Just pass.
Yeah, I thought y'all was
Applesauce. No,
It's-
like applesauce.
Two 13-year-old. They're
Oh, we fucked
Like,
up.
like it make you jump.
Yeah.
I'm helping y'all out now.
Just pass it. Just pass
They
it.
got 3 seconds
He's
left.
like 20.
No, we lost.
I
We lost
just
the game.
Hey man, that's how you do it.
We lost the game.
Just sit there and have faith.
Did we?
Just sit there and have faith.
Hey,
Change.
I actually did well. I'm trying to give you all a
Guys, give it
For the culture, y'all see it.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. Alright, man. You can cut it or keep it rolling. It's whatever you want to do. John.
Stevie Wonder.
I know.
To his credit,
no.
he said blind, so he went
Yeah.
to the other blind person.
He was right.
You said Ray Charles. It's like the next
Oh.
This man's first
I knew it wasn't him, but I could
blind.
He does the head thing, you know? Just,
Ray Charles do that too now.
Well, he does.
Oh,
You have a point.
Yeah, but if someone told you it's not Ray Charles, what's your next guess?
Yeah, I mean, there's really only one other person.
Yeah.
And he's like, hits on top of hits.
He got another one. That's Stevie Wonder, 2020 hype man.
Hits on top of hits. On top of hits.
Ooh.
Stevie Wonder. FA gave me his sunglasses for that hit. He's not even on our team. He's like, they need
I had to help it out.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing
I
so
was
good
going
at giving these
outside,
hits.
man. That was fun.